Ms. Dingell for 5 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Every day we see firsthand the critical need to modernize our emergency communications infrastructure. Whether it's upgrading 911 systems, expanding coverage for first responders, or ensuring our weather alert systems are reliable, these investments directly impact public safety across the country. Since I've been in Congress, I've fought for and secured funding to upgrade communications technology because our first responders deserve strong and resilient tools to protect our communities. As co-chair of the EMS caucus with Chair Hudson, I know how critical these issues are. Our first responders work around the clock under immense pressure, and the least we can do is to ensure they have reliable systems that help save lives. These upgrades are tangible. They include faster response times, uninterrupted 911 service during power outages, and life-saving information delivered to our communities. And as the need grows, resources aren't keeping up. I'm going to join my other colleagues in expressing my concern that the spectrum auction proceeds from President Trump's one big, I use different adjectives, beautiful bill, are being diverted to pay for tax breaks rather than used for next generation 911 and other public safety. But having said that, let me start with local weather notification systems. Last year, a tornado struck southeast Michigan without any advance warning, resulting in the death of a 2-year-old boy. To put things in perspective, Michigan typically experiences about 13 to 15 tornadoes in an entire year. As of late August 2025, this year's total of tornadoes is 30, more than double the average. And this summer, during another period of extreme severe weather, NOAA's all hazardous weather radios went completely offline, leaving parts of my district in the dark. These radios are essential to public safety, especially in our low connectivity communities where internet and cellular-based alerts aren't reliable or available. And when they fail, lives are at risk, that all of you know. Mr. Newton, the failure of the NOAA radios, coupled with the lack of a tornado warning last year, shows we need more than just a fix. We need redundancy and backup plans. What should we be doing to strengthen resiliency in our emergency alert systems to ensure they don't fail during life-threatening weather events?
Thank you for that question. I think specifically for the National Weather Service warning weather alert radios, again, it's ongoing. None of these projects are a one-time. They require continued sustained funding, whether it's upgrades, updates, maintenance, the technical expertise to do those repairs. All of those are absolutely essential. I think also we live in an ecosystem of warning and notification and alert systems. There's no one approach that successfully warns a public. Part of that is also the redundancy that we built in. That what we really like about NOAA weather alert radios is the fact they make a lot of noise and they'll wake you up at 2 o'clock in the morning, especially for the unexpected incident that's occurring. But encouraging additional redundancies and defense in depth with more than one way to receive a notification.
Thank you. Mr. Wright, we've heard reports that budget constraints and staffing shortages at NOAA, the National Weather Service, FEMA, may be impacting the ability to upgrade systems and maintain operations. How do budget cuts and staffing shortages impact coordination and reliability and the ability to respond quickly to emergencies?
Well, they make an extraordinary impact across the entire spectrum. The scientists, the experts at the National Weather Service, the National Hurricane Center, throughout the NOAA culture, they are the experts that provide us with this alerting information that then flowing through the FEMA IPAWS system goes to the public broadcasting infrastructure, which exists across the entire country, and through the PBS Warn system, which is the redundant system for our wireless emergency alerts. So these are really critical questions that we have to wrestle with today, but at the end of the day, part of the solution is innovation, utilizing the infrastructure that we've been investing in for years and years, and that's the public broadcasting infrastructure, that last mile. Our Beacon project, which does incorporate artificial intelligence in the most responsible possible way, takes these alerts coming directly from the National Weather Service, the National Hurricane Center, county emergency agencies, and then translates those directly into a 24-hour, always-on alerting channel on the most resilient medium, which is broadcast radio. We've seen this time and time again in Florida and South Carolina, where during the worst of times, when these go down and you lose internet connectivity and you lose everything else that people think is their final, word. No. It's broadcast radio, and it's the work that's happening through projects like FPRN and Beacon that are making the difference. We have to not be afraid of innovation and fully utilizing the infrastructure that exists today and investing in that.
Thank you. I know I'm out of time. I'll yield back, Mr. Chair, but I have more questions for the record.
Well, we'll be happy to have you submit those, and witnesses, I'm sure, will be happy to respond.